Well, for the first time in 2026, we are going to witness midweek Premier League games. And it's going to be an interesting midweek. Tuesday, Wednesday, and Thursday, we're going to see some very interesting games. Not very big games, but very crucial games. Why? Because some certain teams will be going away. And some of these away games could determine the pendulum of some things in the Premier League. Manchester United away, Arsenal away, Liverpool away, although Chelsea we were playing at home. Manchester City also will be playing at home. So you see, it's delicately poised. While Manchester United is away, Chelsea behind them will be at home. While Arsenal on top will be away, Manchester City behind them will be at home. So if some things do not go right or wrong, well, some things could open up. Let's just put it that way. But let's talk about some of this game. And let's start with the easier one. Arsenal away from home to Brentford. If it was Brentford 3-4 weeks ago, I would have said, oh, he got Thiago on fire, Kevin Shade, Keller clean sheets, saving penalties. But it feels like Brentford dropped. Even though they went away and won, during the weekend, but it still feels like they have dropped from that. I mean, those who have Brentford players in their FPL will know that they have dropped.
Yeah. Well, if you look at it for Brentford, it kind of feels like they are experiencing turbulence in their season. They play very well this season.
I think Kevin Shade is even injured.
Yeah, this week they play very well. Next week they'll be very bad. But then I think last 2 game weeks they've kind of steadied it a little bit. They've played Aston Villa despite the fact that they were 1 man down. Kevin Shade got red carded, and also I think they won their last match over the weekend. So yeah. It kind of feels like they are kind of back to winning ways right now. Now they're taking on a side that they have an ambition in front of them. That is to win the Premier League. And let's not forget, going to the GTEC Stadium is a very, very difficult ground. And let's not forget, Keith Andrews is done very well with this Brentford team. They're a side that no one wants to face at home. United has played them at home this season. They defeated United. Now, if you want to play against this Brentford,
they scored 3 goals against Newcastle at the St. James's Park. Not so many people go to the St. James's Park to win. They won 3-2 at St. James's Park during the weekend.
So one thing is, likes of Saliba and Gabriel, they'll be very, very wary of Igor Thiago. Yeah, at some point he was not scoring goals, but then I think it feels like he's back to scoring goals right now. And also they'll need to be wary of Dango Ouattara. I think he's been one of their go-to players this season. I think they got him from Newcastle also, and then he's been bright for them this season. They need to be
Bournemouth.
Yeah. They got it from Bournemouth. I think it's been very, very bright for them this season. So for us now, they don't need to play their game. Now the question is, who does Mikel Arteta start as the striker?
Exactly where I was going to go with Chola. When we were reviewing the weekend, we talked about this. Arteta, he starts Gyökeres, Gabriel Jesus scores from the bench. He starts Gabriel Jesus, Gyökeres comes from the bench. So who does he stick with in this particular game?
Personally, I feel you should stick with Gyökeres. Why? I feel the normal way Arsenal plays, and you expect them to try and get goals any way they can get it, because they'll be going against a team that they believe they can cause an upset. They will be looking for moments, just scrapping moments and score goals. So they will need to be into the game and look for opportunities to get the balls to Gyökeres. So I think, looking into that, I think Gyökeres should be the best bet.
So to be sincere, these are some of the games that you can't help but see a draw.
How
much of a hurt would a draw do to Arsenal, especially considering the fact that Man City plays at home with the confidence of going to Anfield to win, and they play Fulham? That should be a winnable game for Man City at the Etihad.
Yeah. They will use the quality they have to win the game. On Arsenal side, I won't be surprised if they drop points, because they'll be playing away, and this particular Brentford side, the quality they have the spark of front. Little mistakes, little opportunities, they can score it, and they can actually defend it fairly well too. And in terms of yes, they don't have problems with scoring. They will score goals. They can score goals. So if Arsenal is not careful and they don't take their chances very quickly,
Arsenal usually have issues with teams that.
Yeah, I think these are the type of moments that they that defines this Arsenal team. Whether they are that team that can actually take that step up into becoming champions, or they are that type of team that of 3-4 years ago team where it just feels
I'll fizzle away.
yeah, they'll fizzle away. I think these are the type of matches and moments that okay, you want to understand, okay, yeah, I think these guys are ready to become champions. Because when you go to difficult grounds that is not sure you can actually get 3 points and you come out with all 3 points. You don't need to win fantastically.
It doesn't even matter if it's a corner taking quickly or whatever it is.
Just get it. I think that's what Arteta wants from this team. You don't need to win. You don't need to win fantastic. You don't need to play beautiful ball to get all 3 points. Just go there, get me the 3 points. Let's leave.
Will they affect them? Now let's talk about Manchester City against Fulham. Is it very important that Man City plays on Wednesday, Arsenal plays on Thursday? Is it important for Man City to win Fulham? Let's talk about Man City Fulham. To win Fulham on Wednesday, cut it down to 3 points, put the pressure on Arsenal on Thursday.
It is very important. They dare not lose that game. They have to win. Because if they will still have, no matter how much the bad result they've been having in the past few weeks, Guardiola will still be urging them and pushing them that you can do this. You can close this gap. You can be on the same point with this guy. Let's keep going. So Wednesday is the opportunity for them to close it. And it's going to be a pressure on Arsenal because Arsenal plays on Thursday. And any slight mistake on Thursday, it's going to get much more open.
We're talking about Pep Guardiola's team. Any changes from the win against Liverpool, personnel-wise?
I just feel he needs to bring in Czeki. And I think I've seen Czeki this
So who drops to the bench? Mamouche, Bernardo Silva, who drops to the bench?
I just feel for me personally, I'll say let him kind of rest Bernardo a little bit. Let him play
Mamouche on the right,
Semenyo and Haaland in the middle, and then Czeki dictating things in the middle of the park.
Personally, I feel the only problem Man City we have in that game is they have to be in contention throughout the game. Be in the game, and I see Manchester City scoring. Why? Because Fulham will make mistakes. They will make mistakes.
And Fulham, they do this thing where it doesn't matter who they are playing, they like to come out. They did that at Old Trafford against Manchester United.
They will play. They don't give teams so much respect. They play openly. They will come out.
And that guaranteed Manchester United like 3 goals.
Yes.
But also guaranteed them
2 goals. 2 goals. Definitely there will be a time where you get turnovers, you get cutbacks from them, and you face them and you get goals. But you have to be in the game because within 10 minutes they can score 2 goals too.
And we saw them do that at Old Trafford.
I have nice qualities from the bench that can come in and change the game.
Well, where do you see this title race being after this match day? Still 6 points, reduced to 4, reduced to 3. How do you see this title race after this match day?
Honestly, after this match day, I still see it being 6 points. I feel Arsenal will go to GTEC
and get a win.
Yeah, they get all 3 points there. I think right now, after that United game, I feel Mikel Arteta and his boys, like you said, all of them came together. They said they need to move on from that. That's in the past, and they need to enjoy themselves. So I think you can. I think it has showed in their last few games. They scored, I think, 7 goals in 2 games.
Yep.
So it kind of shows that okay, they enjoy themselves again, and they're scoring goals. Bucharest is scoring. Their striker
Gabriel
is also scoring as well. So they'll go to GTEC.
Havertz
is making assists and scoring goals.
Zubimendi scoring.
So they want to go to GTEC, and I feel they might just go there. I still see them getting all 3 points. Yeah, maybe 2.
So they've got FA Cup for the weekend. So I guess he uses first team now and rest players against Wigan in the FA Cup, right?
No, definitely.
Maybe. Okay. After the game, I'm seeing Arsenal extending the lead.
So City drops points at home. Arsenal picks points.
I won't be surprised.
Arsenal picks 4 points away.
Yes.
That's the title race over.
I won't be surprised if Arsenal extends the lead.
Okay. All right. Let's talk about the top 4 race. I mean, let's start with Manchester United versus Chelsea. I mean, when it comes to their games.
Yeah.
So Manchester United goes away from home to West Ham. One of the most annoying games that I saw this season under Ruben Amorim was West Ham at Old Trafford. Manchester United had no business not winning that game, drawing that game. They have a chance now under the on fire Michael Carrick. We've seen West Ham. There is a little bit of resurgence under Nuno. I mean, Nuno won some games in recent times that you say, okay, maybe this team is back. They've lost Paqueta, but they have gotten a good striker who even still scored during the weekend. Castellanos. Yeah. So Can Manchester United make it far out of 5 and get this young man to cut his hair finally?
Well, it's going to be an interesting one. But the guy might not want United to win five.
I mean, the guy is already, according to reports I've got, he has already booked a barbing session, for tomorrow night after the game, like 11 p.m. late in the night. I mean, he has to book himself specially because it's going to be late, British time.
Yeah. So if you look at it for Manchester United, they know going to the London Stadium is going to be very difficult because right now West Ham, they are on an upward trajectory. Likes of Castellanos, and their main player right now has to be this Christian Somerville.
And this one is first season there, but he has just hit a certain kind of form that is interesting.
At one point, he was on a goal drought, and then all of a sudden, he's getting goals. Let's not forget they've gotten Pablo, another striker from the Portuguese league, who also knows how to score goals for them in Portugal. Was scoring for them in Portugal. Right now, he has not done the same way for West Ham, but I still feel he might in the same form for West Ham United as well. So for United, they need to know how to keep these guys under wraps. Let's not forget they still have Jared Bowen, which is their legend.
They've still got Aaron Wan-Bissaka, who has a grudge
against United. So for United, I just feel this might be a different test to the teams that they've been playing.
Did you see? Because team, how do I put it? It's been said that people love to see Manchester United play against low block. Well, Fulham was not low block until the red card. Even Tottenham Hotspur was not low block. It was still almost like match to match. Do you see Nuno going with the low block against Manchester United at home? I don't know.
Let me continue from where you stopped. I feel this is a different test for Manchester United. Firstly, they'll be playing against West Ham, and I've watched few of West Ham's games against top sides this season. The first 15 minutes, they tend to sit a little bit backward. 20 minutes, they sit. Then, if you don't score, they start showing their qualities. So, and let's not forget, the West Ham Stadium is not particularly that big. It's a little bit smaller. It's not an Emirates that is very big, where as Manchester United can spring up attacks at will and connect and start running. It's not Old Trafford. So now, and they have players that they can mark well in pockets, one-on-one, like Wan-Bissaka. So Manchester United, we have to prove to us in this game that, and Carrick especially, prove to us that he's ready.
Is ready. And of course, let's talk about the potential, if anything, if Manchester United sleeps. I mean, let's talk about the team that could potentially take their place. Chelsea. On a roll, Leeds United, still walloped Nottingham Forest 3-1, during the weekend after losing to Arsenal, by 4-0. So it's a yo-yo team. But then against Chelsea at Stamford Bridge, Liam Rosenau yet to lose, yet to draw a game in the Premier League. This looks like a win for Chelsea.
Well, it's not as straightforward as it seems. Yeah, at home at Stamford Bridge, against Leeds United. On paper you say okay, it's going to be a win for Chelsea. But then if you look at the way Leeds United have been playing the past couple of games, kind of with Calvert-Lewin as a striker, is getting goals, kind of feel okay. And let's not forget, the Chelsea defense is still showing a little bit of frailty, defensive frailty there.
I mean, Wolves still scored.
Yeah. So if Wolves can score, you might want to say okay,
Leeds can score too.
Leeds can score too as well. So now it depends on, can they score more? Let's not forget, they scored. Palmer scored that trick, but then 2 penalties from it, 1 from open play. So can they create more? Can they score more against Leeds United? I think that's the question.
Shola, does Liam finally have his starting level? It feels like it took a while, Garnacho here, Estavio there, Does he finally have his 11?
I would like to speak for him. He will wish to have a first 11, but this team is not.
That team we saw against Wolves cannot be his first 11, where we have Palmer, we have.
No. He's going to maybe shift some players. But the problem we have is, this is another test for Chelsea. When I say test, we don't enjoy playing Leeds. One of the teams that makes Chelsea most uncomfortable is Leeds. Why? The intensity and the speed they play with. we always find it very difficult to be in charge of the game because they play so fast and they are always coming at you and they press well. And when they have the ball, they're always going. They're always going. So this is another test for Chelsea. And considering the kind of football Chelsea, I won't particularly say Chelsea is convincing at home. If you check most of the games where we struggle most against small sides, they're always at home. Because the belief of okay, we are at home, let us play good football, and the
Let's entertain our fans.
the opposition has other plans for you. So this is one of the games where I see Chelsea struggling if they don't play their A game. And if they don't play their A game, they will have to depend on outscoring Leeds. So if they don't play their game, they will have to outscore because Leeds will score. Sincerely, they will score. I don't bank on our defense that much. But with the only positive is we have a bench that can cause them more problems, even if it's not working in the first half.
Okay. All right. Let's talk about at the end of this match day. Just almost like the title race. Also, Manchester United away, Chelsea at home. Just 1 point separates both of them. 44-43. Who's fourth at the end of this match day?
I see United being fourth at the end of this match.
So United wins at
United
the London Stadium.
West Ham United.
This is Chelsea leapfrogging Manchester United this match day.
I particularly I will say I see Chelsea wins, clapping out the win in that game. And
do you see Manchester United also winning?
I don't see Manchester United winning.
Interesting. Okay, and of course, let's talk about the team that they don't really have anything at stake. They can't make it to top 4 if they win. If they lose, although they can drop from 6 to 7.
Are you talking about Liverpool?
Yeah, because I said Brentford. There's a Brentford that is on the same point with them right now.
Let's not forget they are the current Premier League champions.
We
can't take that.
That one doesn't.
Are you talking about Old Glory?
That one doesn't buy anything in the market anymore.
Not so old anyway.
But then
let's
talk about Liverpool. They go to the Stadium of Light, the impossible stadium this season. I don't think it has ever happened, and if it has not happened in a long while, that a newly promoted team, after over 26 games, still to be beaten at home. That's
they've not played.
They have played everybody. They have played at least in the first leg alone. They played 19. Okay, they played about 13 games there, about 12, 13 games at home, and they did not. They played Liverpool. They played Arsenal at home. They played. I think they played Manchester. Okay,
Manchester was away.
Manchester was away. Manchester United was away.
Yeah.
But then they got a draw with Liverpool in that stadium. So they are very good at home, but onslaught. Whether it's home or whether it's Stadium of Light or Stadium of Darkness. He has or else he's done. He doesn't. I have a feeling that if at all they don't sack him before Wednesday, he cannot afford to blink at the Stadium of Light, or else that'll be the end.
It's good to be.
I don't think there's any management that is patient enough for you to
sleep that much.
Lose at home and then go away to Sunderland and also do not get him.
It's going to be an interesting one because if you look at Sunderland, they are unbeaten at home. But then when you look at Liverpool, I think they'll be without their most important player this season. That's Dominic Soboslai. So it's now the fact that right now you don't have any right back.
They don't have any right back or anybody that can double as a right back. So I don't know, is Salah going to play right back?
So they might want to bring in Enzo. I want to bring in
Endo as right back. If you think of Bruno to Manchester, this is the beginning. These are the kind of
right now
that leads to unfortunate incidents.
Everything is not looking good for Anslot right now.
Endo at right back. What about Graven? Okay, no. Endo at right back. Gravenberch at right back.
Graven play Gravenberch as right back.
But then who plays with DM? He doesn't trust Endo to play DM.
So he might want to leave. I want to leave Gravenberch in the middle and bring in Endo as right back.
Can't Kekes play right back and Robertson go right back?
Maybe.
Consider Endo right back.
Robertson can even play as a right back.
You
don't have any option.
Who did this to Liverpool?
See, on the realistic side, Sunderland will enjoy playing Liverpool. Why? when you are going to the Stadium of Light, you are going there not to play good football. You are going there to fight. They will try and win every ball. They will use the crowd.
Even at the Emirates Stadium, they put some physicality on Arsenal players.
They will win every ball in that midfield. And considering how lightweight Liverpool's midfield is, they will win every ball. And now they know the most creative Liverpool player from deep, which is, and even from at the top, which is Zoboslai, is not playing. Now they know. So the right side of Liverpool is vulnerable defensively. So they will target that. I'm sorry. I don't see Liverpool winning this.
Would that be the end for slot?
Well, I don't think it will be the end for slot. I still feel they have an FA Cup game.
If they lose, they will sleep down. They will sleep to maybe 6th of 7th if they lose.
If Brentford gets something against Arsenal and Liverpool doesn't win again, they will sleep to 7th, right?
They will sleep to 7th.
Well, let's.
And depending on other results,
Hopefully.
the likes of Everton, Sunderland gets. Sunderland could actually overtake Liverpool if they win.
They can win.
In as much as I would love for Arsenal to lose against Brentford,
it's most likely not going to happen.
It's not going to happen. So I still see him sticking, being at his job come weekend.
All right, let's do the predictions now. Starting from the top, of course. Arsenal against Brentford.
Arsenal Brentford.
Just said you didn't see them losing now. So what's came out?
I'm going with Arsenal to win.
2-0 win, Shola.
Arsenal to win.
Wow. Okay. City 4.
City 5-1.
It's
first leg, they scored goals. Yeah, both of them scored goals. But I think one of the reasons was that City led them back into the game. But then right now, I still feel the fact that they also would like to play an open football.
I should go and keep Captain Haaland. I mean, if City scores 5, Haaland should get like 2 or 3. But then, about you said City were going to drop.
City Fulham, a 2-2, a 3-3. Yes.
6-goal thriller, 4-goal thriller. Wow. That's some game to look forward to.
Man City will score, but definitely Fulham will score.
West Ham, Manchester United.
I'm going with 3-0 win for United.
I don't think it'll be that easy, but then I understand. Shola.
West Ham United, I'm going with a 1-1. 1-1. Yeah.
What do I expect from a Chelsea fan anyway? But then let's talk about Chelsea at home against Leeds.
2-2 draw.
Chelsea at home against Leeds. I'm going for a 3-2, 4-3.
You do your own back.
For Chelsea.
I feel
it's a scrappy win with so many goals too. A 3-2, 4-3.
Really?
Yes.
I don't think Chelsea will score 4 goals against Leeds.
Against Leeds,
they can
4 goals.
I think if Leeds scores 2 goals against Chelsea, Chelsea doesn't win.
They're not Arsenal, so I don't see them scoring 4 against.
But you said they would draw, right?
Yeah, they would draw.
Okay. All right, then of course, Liverpool, Sunderland.
I'm going with
Ancelot's final game in charge.
Allegedly from you.
I'm going with Sunderland 3-1 win.
Wow, you really want to fast now?
Yeah, I'm going with the Sunderland win. A 3-2.
How do you know that this man's family? He has a family.
I'm going to have family. But then they still fired them, so
3-2 win for Sunderland.
I'm going with 3-1.
Okay, well, there you go. You have heard the prediction. So, Arsenal wins. Manchester City wins or draw. Manchester United draw or win. Chelsea also draws or win. And Liverpool loses. Well, I won't say you put your money there, but if you put your money, you're on your own. That's our prediction. You can also let us know yours in the comment section.